Hi, so I just noticed on the picture website, it's 4:30 now, so I'm gonna get ready as I talk. So you won't see my face, I think, during some of it, but anyways. Hi, what's up? Or you, come on. There we go. Hi. But yeah, so stretch. Oh my goodness. Oh, that felt good. Okay, so anyways, on to what I was saying. Basically, the website, I thought it was really cool, especially with the bathroom picture, where it was like, how would I describe it? Um, I did like the fact that it's like a white, colorful bottom part, and where it's like tile. So that way, like, I'm hoping that with tile, it doesn't ruin as easily. Usually in like bathrooms, you have tile, and then that way, if water gets everywhere, it's okay. It doesn't ruin the flooring or anything like that. And then, so I did like that. And then also the bathroom flooring, it's bright and white, so that way, um, like, especially with houses that don't have a lot of light in the room, that you can definitely see in it. And then also I like the fact that the top part is green, so that way it adds some color to it. And then also I do like the fact it's green, and then there's like plants and such all over it. Oh yeah, I did like the fact that with the what was it called? So that was that portion. And then I liked it with the bathtub. It's has a plant in there. And then also in the room, or in the bathroom with the sink, there's also a plant in there too. So yeah, I thought it was pretty and cool and all that. So yeah, I like adding just a little bit of greenery there. I wonder, and this is like a sincere question, like, I wonder if having plants inside of the bathroom is actually a really good idea, especially since, like, it will eventually get not foggy or misty, but like, how would I describe it? Not foggy or misty, but um, yeah, basically foggy, misty. But yeah, so that way it can go ahead and become foggy and misty inside of the room. Um, I used up all my socks. What? No, they were pushed back. Okay, good. It's in the back of my drawer. Um, so yeah, I did like that, where basically it's like, hey, we'll go ahead and put, um, there we go. Actually, I may cut those cardboards off because right now it's 4 layers. I wonder if I should cut it down to 3 layers. Um, because it's like they close, but you have to hold it open if like you need to get more stuff out. I'm trying to find a good balance between that. But yeah, so I did like that. I would have to choose between either holding it open or letting it slide closed naturally. Shoot. um, but I did like it where, yeah, you see the plant. And then I thought it was interesting where you see 4 different lights and such. And I take it it's similar to. I wonder where you proposed. It was like either fake candles that because of the liability of it for burning down, but it wasn't in their country. So I wonder if it was candles, which was like glitter, or if it was like a bunch of lights. Um, so yeah, overall, I thought it was really cool. Just seeing that. And then you see the different lights and the different kinds of lights. So that way it feels more creative instead of like cookie cutter, perfect, like a certain kind of shape or a certain kind of light. So I thought that was kind of cool overall. So yeah. I did like it, basically. So yeah. What else? I think also from now on I will be at work at least, or leave for work, or attempt to leave for work an hour before I'm supposed to be there, simply because I need to get to places on time from now on. And I know how annoying, just as a uh, previous general manager, I know how annoying and aggravating that is. I do. So it's like, okay, that's just not possible. So yeah. I'm tying my shoe with my gloves on, or glove on. So yeah. Anyways, but yeah, I do like the lighting in the room, the different kinds of lights in the room, especially if you're like, okay, I don't have a large window. I'm guessing, I could be totally wrong, that the lighting is close to, or the window, not the lighting, the window is close to the sink, and then after that, it's like sort of dark throughout the rest of the room. Um, so yeah. In that case, then what I would kind of do, maybe, I don't know how possible this is, but just an idea where basically, like, in the bathroom, leave the lighting where it's at, and then see, or like, leave the window, not the lighting, leave the window where it's at, because you want the light to come into the sink. You don't want it to come over the bathroom where people can possibly see into it. But basically, have it where see if you can move the light over closer to the bathtub, so that way it's a lot easier to see over in that area. Um, but yeah, overall, I thought it was really neat just seeing that, and especially where there's like a miniature plant there. But yeah, I wonder if with lights and everything, or like, not lights, sorry, plants, if with plants, a person can go ahead and put multiple plants in there. And then that way, whenever a person takes a shower or a bath or whatever, you have mist coming up and water and such. And because of the mist, the water, the fog, it naturally waters the plants. So from what I understand, in the Old Testament in Genesis, it's like, yay, it feels a little bit better now. Like, it's not painful right now. So at least I know it's working. After this heals, I think I will go ahead and wash this glove. So yeah. Here we go. There we go. Yeah. So, I wonder, yeah, if it's possible to sort of place plants throughout the room and such, where that way that way, like, all the plants can be watered, and then also, yeah, it makes it overall more green, and basically adds color to it. And then also the idea, hmm, so an idea is basically like, totally keep it the way it is. Like, I think the bathroom area is great. It looks really pretty. but this is just throwing out ideas because I like to try different things. Uh, if let's say it's the wallpaper where it's basically green and everything. Um, the let's say it's like, okay, I can't have it that low, but a little bit higher. So let's say the wallpaper is a little bit higher, and then if a person placed like a few plants throughout the room, and I don't mean like small plants, well, maybe a few small plants, but then also plants that are a little bit taller, or maybe like vine plants where they grow everywhere. Place those on the floor, or like on the counter of the bathroom, of the sink. So have it like that, and then that way like it balances out the room. So that way it's not like, okay, there's so much white, which way the way the white and the green are perfect touches, but I'm saying if the green was, instead of, let's say the green is right here, and instead the green part is like up here or up here. So this way, by having plants a little bit lower on the ground, or like maybe on the desk or something, it all balances everything out. So that way it's like, wow, that looks like really, that way it balances everything out, where it's like, hey, I can see, like, it looks good basically. Um, where it's like balances out the entire room and balances out the color. So yeah, just an idea. Wait, yeah. I mean, I say that because it's like, hey, it looks good, it looks great, but it's like, let's go ahead and play around with everything. So yeah. What else is there? I do. I admit I do like the stone in the bathtub, simply because it adds some color and it adds some character to it, and it's like, hey, you know what? This is very engaging and entertaining and all that. So I did like that. Um, what else was there? Okay, glove one. Mask. There we go. So yeah, overall, like, I like it. And then also the fact that there's a few different lights, so that way a person can definitely see it. But yeah, in regards to lighting, so you know how in your bathroom the light is over by the sink? Basically imagine taking, or not the light, the window is over by the sink. From what I understand, it's possible to take like a cord and move it from above the sink and then move it back toward the back of the bathroom, so that way you can have the light over near the, like, what's that, shower. Now I do know that when was it, oh my back, yes, I do know that in the house I grew up in there was just one light, and it was over, I think, over by the mirror. But I know for my family, whenever it was renovated, they ended up placing three lights, I think, above the sink, which was, yeah, above the sink. And then they ended up having another thing where it's above actually the shower. So they had a regular light above the shower, and it was changed. You could press different buttons, and it would change between four things. One was a light, like a regular light. Another was a night light, which was great, especially if you're getting up in the middle of the night and you're like, okay, that's way too bright. And then the other one was a vent slash fan for whenever it would get foggy in the room. And then the other one was a heater. The heater, for whatever reason, kept going out. So yeah. Um, but yeah, I squirrel moment. But yeah, overall, I did like it. The room and such, and the fact that there's different lights, so that way it's like you can definitely tell and see. And wonder also if that was similar to what you experienced. But yeah, where there's like different lights and such throughout the room, so that way it's like enjoyable and such. So yeah. Anyways, I'll talk to you later. I hope that you have a great day. I'm gonna go to dinner and I'll make some more videos whenever I get back. So yeah. And then also once I'm done making videos, I'm gonna do homework. I need to do homework. I can do it. I can definitely do it. The homework isn't too bad compared to last semester. Last semester I was like, this is so much die. This semester it's like it's a lot easier. I feel like I'm in a better place. I just need to keep up the momentum basically. But yeah, I'll talk to you later. Hope you have a great day. Let me know if there's anything else you want to talk about, and I'll respond, yeah, as soon as I can. So yeah, bye. Love you.